What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Adam, appreciate the follow there, my guy. Juan, what up? Irish, what up? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, a fantastic afternoon, a good morning. Yeah, ready to get off some more value here on Daily Grind Fantasy. We crushed it. I feel like I got chips in my teeth. Not really sure. Hold on. We crushed it this morning as far as getting in a ton of value. Arkanar with the new profile picture, it seems like. Brian, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and find the best value that we can here using the tools. Daily Grind Fantasy, a little bit of an odd jam as well. But we want to go ahead and start where there is plenty of value. Let's try and find the best place to go right now. Is it PrizePicks? Do we use the AI slip generator? Maybe we start there. So some more value here. I have played Hurts over 6.5 rush attempts already. Can't play some of these college props. This might put me in a little bit of a brew, let's call it. Nevada, can't play that. Honestly, it's a lot of these guys we've played somewhat. Anthony Edwards, Norm Powell, I haven't. Aldama, I haven't. Let's see, Luka Taco. Okay, that's a good call. Maybe we go Luka. Maybe we go Luka Taco and toss it right on in here. Under points, or over 26.5 points over PRA. I don't know if I love having it together. It's also really not that bad. Good afternoon, Yoshi. Hope you're having a good day as well. Actually, I do like that. Fears. Yeah, I mean, this is about as... Unless we had Julius Randle, Tyler Hero in. Okay, so that moved. Randle, Tyler Hero. Let's add this in. Under 3 pointers made, over points here. I like it. I hate that I can't even do a full taco because then it's going to max me on my slips possibly later. All right, copying this link, sending it over into the chat for you guys. So a little bit of the asset generator. We had to pivot a little bit to a taco because I can't play college. And then also, yeah, we waited too long trying to make a decision of what we were going to do and ended up getting a bumped pick. So all good. Good afternoon. Jesus, Ethan. Every time. All right, first slip of the live stream we got there. We got a lot of green showing. Hopefully some 2Xs. Hopefully some absolute bangers, 6X, 10X, sex. I mean, 25X. We're hoping for it all between tonight, tomorrow, etc. Let me check this out. Beck can't play. We've already got some Powell. Naismith, Sam Merrill. I've already played this too. Damn. I've just played a lot of props already. DeRozan, Najee. Don't know if I've played that. Part of me feels like I have. DeRozan and Najee. DeMar DeRozan, Najee. Bang, maybe we need one more. Jaren Jackson under 29 half. What's going on? Why is it... Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing, bro. See, another costly mistake. That's all right. You guys wouldn't have probably been able to get in anyways, and I want to make sure you guys can get these plays in. But the Flag Levine. Okay, Flag and Levine. Under there, over here. I don't hate it. All right, let's run this. All right, bang. All right, 2 PrizePicks slip to start it off. Guys, if you haven't yet already, hit the subscribe button if you're watching over there on YouTube. I'm live on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel, as well as live on Twitch, Sports by Dustin, over on Twitch. Make sure you guys are following, subscribe, following on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, etc. You know the works. Let's drop a little Fliff parlay, why don't we? We got some plays here, a little bit of value. We have... Oh, I am not on Fliff. We have in the Miami Ole Miss game, Daquan Wright, under receptions, under 2.5 receptions. Minus 130. DraftKings line of minus 180, or sorry, minus 160 on FanDuel. And then Fears. We have Fears here that we can snag over. A 3-pointer made. Slightly off here. It's kind of juicy, but we're getting it in. A little bit of a parlay here. From Daily Grind Fantasy, we need Fears over 0.5. And at this point, do we take Ramondre Stevenson? No, I can't. We might as well make this a little bit of a 3-pick parlay. Ramondre Stevenson, longest rush. Under 10.5. Three-pick parlay there. I'll copy it as coins for those of you that want to tail. I'll leave it up on the screen as well. This is what we're rocking. It's very slight value, but all stacks and adds up. We got one pending parlay there for DeCarrion Moore in the Oregon-Indiana game. Over 2.5 receptions to cash us out for a plus 262. We got a plus 442 there that we just added in. Now, let's keep on cooking. I think there's some sleeper promos. Let me know in the chat, where you want me to go, what apps you're looking for plays on. We'll try and build where we can and where there's value. But as of now, we do have LeBron James here over for the promo, and Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley under double doubles. I'll take that. That's what I'm going to run. I'm not going to share a link for Sleeper just because it's a 2-pick entry. It's one of them's a promo. You guys can easily do this really quick. But typically I share links everywhere else. That's the best play right now. I'm assuming that Pinnacle's probably closest here at minus 183, and that along with Sleeper, BetMGM is off. So yeah. Where's that? All right, let's keep on rocking and rolling here. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? DraftKings Pick 6 users. You might as well get a screenshot while you can. We actually have some value over here right now. A little bit of value, but nonetheless, some value. And then, we'll hit better next. We'll probably end up hitting ParlayPlay, Underdog. We'll hit all the classics, of course, guys, that we normally hit. The promos we got to get taken care of. But anybody that wants some DraftKings Pick 6 value, go ahead. Take a screenshot real quick of the value that's up on the board. Get your plays in as you can. I don't really talk too much DraftKings Pick 6 just because I don't have access to it. I'm not really building out plays. You guys feel free to take the top value and run with it. People that have DraftKings Pick 6 and utilize the value in these screenshots during the live streams absolutely crush. It used to be even better back in the day when they were much slower. Here we have Bam, Nas Reed under 32.5 points. Bam, Jaden McDaniels over. So Nas Reed, Bam, Hero, Queen, Ty Johnson. Lots of combo props. Russell Westbrook, Klay Thompson. So let's go. Maybe we don't have to do a full 5-man. We can do Bam, Julius Randle, under 39.5 points. Then we can go. No, who was it? It was Clay and Russell Westbrook over points. Naismith, DeAndre Hunter under 33.5. And actually, you know what? I like this. DeAndre Hunter. Who was this? Oh, that's why I'm. Let's see. Aaron Naismith, DeAndre Hunter. My brain was fried for a second. Aaron. DeAndre Hunter under 33.5 points. Double check that is right. Then we could go Randall Hero, maybe? No, we can't because Randall's here. All right, let's drop this in. Let's drop this in here. Request was throttled. Expected available in 1 second. Oh no, I think it's entering in multiple plays. No way. Be careful if that happens. It just did. It just did. Be very careful if something like that happens. Alright, so I believe I only got 1 play now. Woo, that would have been annoying. That really would have been annoying. Got screwed like that, wouldn't it have? Alright. Better picks are bred in better. There was something there, guys. Nobody make fun of that. There was something there. I kind of cooked. All right, be honest with ourselves. I cooked right there. Anthony Black under points and assists. Okay, we got. Maybe we're just gonna have to hit something here off the sharp money tool. Doesn't seem like we're getting too much value plus EV wise, just straight off the odds and where these projections are. But points and assists under 25.5. Anthony Black. We had a crazy Black Johnson slip earlier that had us shed a few tears here in the chat. That was funny stuff. Davion Mitchell, I faded him quite a bit. Zuby Elafor. I mean, that's really not a lot of. Let me see. What do we have here? Javon Hadley. I mean, it's only 1. Klay Thompson. Maybe we go Klay. We want to go Klay here. Screw it. Let's ride with Klay. Got 1 data point there. I'm going to share this link in the chat for you guys that want to tail. All right. Copy, link, bang. All right, there you go. That is the slip for better right there. A little bit of AI slip gen, a little bit of sharp money tool of OddsJam. Obviously, sharp money tool. Cool, yeah. Sharp money tool uses, right? It tracks, not uses. What it does is it tracks sharp money across these exchange apps, ProfitX, Novig, finding where there's a ton of liquidity available on player props. And most likely when there is a ton of liquidity, like tons of it, right? There is good value on the opposite side of where all of that liquidity lies, because these sharp sports bettors are putting down a lot of money. Thus, on the other side, you'll see that there's a ton of liquidity. Now, it shows you which side to take to tail those sharp sports bettors. I put out a slip earlier from the sharp money tool. It was all NFL. I don't know if anybody here in chat, Irish, I think you got it. All NFL slip from the sharp money tool. This is absolutely insane. So you see this is the type of stuff that you'll find. So these were the plays in the slip. Tweeted it out for you guys, but just check this out. Each one of them had over $2,200 in liquidity on it. That means somebody's putting down quite a bit of money on these player props on exchange apps. You know, sharp sports bettors go to these exchange apps because they're limited or banned on major sports books where they can't get it down enough. They're even trying to snipe better odds on these. So that's why you'll see sharp money plays pop up on the sharp money tool. is when there is extreme confidence from these sharp sports bettors that you see a ton of liquidity. Love that slip. Got it. Let's go. Let's go. Jacques Landale. Not quite enough to beat plus EV here, but we can still find something else. We've kind of built everywhere so far. What do we have sleeper wise for these stupid boosts? NHL, CBB. Nothing. We couldn't get an NFL or a NBA one. That's slightly frustrating, but you know, we move, we're fine. It's okay. Maybe some more parlay play. Jared Queen points and rebounds. Where under 21.5 points and rebounds? It's only one data point. Bane, Trey Johnson. So, I mean, all right, hold on. Let's check out Derek Queen over points and rebounds, 19.5. I know this is kind of a more niche sports book, but I mean, lately there has been a little bit of value. It's been at least worth kind of looking at. Did I say points and assists at 19.5? I don't think that's what I said. Points and rebounds. So it's one of these boosted payout specials. So that makes more sense. And also definitely means we're on the right track with it. We could do that. Let's do Desmond Bane, Trey Johnson, and then Wiggins and Dante DiVincenzo, maybe? Bane. Oh my gosh. Why can't you... That's my biggest complaint right now. That you can't search by last name. Desmond Bane, Trey Johnson. Looks like that might have been removed. It's under 30.5. Let me get a little quick refresh. Whoever does NHL that you see on the Sharp Money tool for harder, I want to know who it is. That person is extremely sharp. Yeah, I agree. Cool. Anything for Chalkboard? Chalkboard doesn't really... They won't allow us to put them on the tool, so no, we don't really touch on Chalkboard much. But I know there's a ton of free squares over there. Scotty Barnes was a good call yesterday. Appreciate the call on that. Yes, sir. You got it, Boogie. Dante DiVincenzo over 14.5 points. I think that's... It's already slightly moved, if I'm not mistaken. But if we can snag... I think that's even line, 177. Or no, 186. Seven, 8. Yes, I think that's moved. 176. I'm not quite sure. Hold on, let me go with this. Let me go with that. What I was gonna do, which still has Dante, DiVincenzo, Andrew Wiggins. Sorry, not Aaron Wiggins. Bam, Jaden McDaniels. No, doesn't go with what we just had. Flag and Schroeder over. Run a little 3-man here. All right, another little 3-man here on ParlayPlay. Really, for ParlayPlay, there's no set slip type since they are these multipliers. It's not really a set slip type that you're needing in order to be profitable on that app. So you can kind of do what you want. You can do a 5-man, you can do a 3-man, whatever. We're getting a 6.25x multiplier, which is pretty solid. I don't hate it. And we took advantage of one of their boosted props for the payouts. Let's see. I mean, we got quite a... I would love to get some more better action. We're back on better, for sure. We're back on better. We're up, baby. We're back up, baby. We got 2 plays. We need Shakir over 4.5 receptions, and we need Brock Purdy over 31.5 pass attempts. Then these are all the plays that we've gotten so far today. Wemby under 34.5. I don't know if I love this play just yet, based off of where these lines currently are. Honestly, either one of these top, few with the data points. Sure, FanDuel's at 32.5, but you got Pinnacle and DraftKings both at 34.5. Along with multiple other data points. I don't know which way this is moving yet, which is something that I kind of go through in my head, right? Okay, so Pinnacles dropped this down to 33.5. So it's multiple other books are dropping it down. Wait, hold on. Was that? No, never mind. That was this one. So I do like Evan Mobley here, though. So I do like Evan Mobley, but you get what I'm saying is it's not guaranteed that better is off here. So Mobley did move. Mobley did move pretty fast. Let me go back here and explain this. So the reason why I'm not just hopping on Victor Wembanyama because it is 55%, like you guys got to understand, Daily Grind Fantasy is showing you the value at the current time of what these projections and odds are at these sports books. So based off of this and the math that goes into it, right, this is given a 55% chance to hit. But in reality, maybe not, right? In reality, based off of the math, based off math, yes. Based off of what these books are actually at and who is where and in my brain, which books I believe are sharper and not, I would stay away from this at this very, very second. This is kind of give you guys some insight of what I look for when I'm building out these plays. Is exactly this. Sure, FanDuel is 2 points rebounds off, right? If we could snag that and all these other books drop to 32.5 and we get 2 points, rebounds, and assists, full like discount, basically taking Wemby under here, that's amazing. But the issue is Pinnacle, a sharp sports book. DraftKings, a sharp sports book. Both have this at 34.5, basically matching what we're getting here on better. And then on top of that, 1, 2, 3. 3 other data points have it at 34.5. And then one has it a little bit lower in Fliff, Props Builder matching FanDuel. So my intuition says this probably goes down to 33.5, but I'm not 100% sure. So therefore, I'm not going to take the chance of getting bad CLV, right? If FanDuel ends up coming up to 34.5 or heavily favoring him over 33.5, like it could give us bad closing line value. So from there, we're going to go ahead and just fade and not play anything on that right this second. Let me see here. AI slipped. Oh, wait. Have I been skipping Underdog? I think I might have skipped Underdog. Didn't mean to. I'm like, I know I'm missing something here. Underdog, let's see what we got. Brock Purdy. We've definitely played Brock Purdy a few times in different fashions. 39.5. DeMar DeRozan over 25.5. I like DeMar DeRozan better based off of these data points and such. So I'm going to go with DeMar DeRozan. As of right now, I'm skipping Anthony Edwards. Cornette, 16, so no. Najee, I'll tell you what, I think I have a lot riding on Najee right now. Najee over Carson Beck's, not much data there. Caleb Williams under 4 buckets made. NFL Caleb Williams under 4.5 rush attempts. We got Boswell over 6.5 kicking points. No, that did just move, it seems. Stafford under 270. Now we're dipping. We're dipping a little low there. I just noticed that. Let's get rid of Stafford. Let's check the sharp money tool. We might be getting in above our heads on what we can do. See if we can or can't build out this slip. Trouba overshots. So that we can get in. I mean, if we could add in Zuby, I just don't love this exactly. It's not a crazy amount of value or liquidity there. Now we need one more play. If we can get one more play to pop up, or maybe we just end up fading Anthony Edwards or Brock Purdy once again. 31, 28 and a half. I mean, maybe we fade Brock Purdy under 237 and a half. Put 30 on Purdy. I put 30 on Purdy. Oh, bro, I just dropped a crazy sports betting bar on Brock Purdy right there. I put 30 on Purdy, and then I did a 30. Oh, damn, I'm cooking now. Holy shit. You guys wouldn't know. Wouldn't know I had those bars in me, did you? T-Law over yards, says Greg Martinez. Hey, maybe. Maybe so. Maybe. I mean, we can see if it's good value. What T-Law, what app are you looking? Please stop that immediately. Come on, bro. I was dropping bars. What app are you looking at? Greg Martinez on YouTube. Let me know. Like, is T-Law a good value somewhere? Am I missing it? Am I missing good T-Law over yards value? Because right now, let's look at PrizePicks. Right now, Trevor Lawrence over 230 and a half pass yards, slightly favored to go over 230 and a half. Right, he is listed at 233 and a half on FanDuel, 235 and a half on DraftKings. So two books we respect. Fliff's got him 233. A couple other books a little bit higher. So it seems like his line should be about 3 to 5 yards higher than what we're getting here on PrizePicks. If you like it, maybe go for it, but it's not plus EV, and it's not necessarily a profitable play long term, just based on that slight difference in what these odds are at. So I wouldn't hit it just yet, but yeah, I mean, it looks like he, based off his 230 line, not too shabby. You said on UD, I don't think it's going to be too much of a difference here. 230, yeah, so there's still at 230 over there on Underdog as well. Remember, guys, if you guys want access to Daily Grind Fantasy, getting in the best value across all these different apps, PrizePicks, Underdog, Better, Fliff, Onyx, Rebet, DraftKings, Pick 6, the whole works. Use code DUSTINSTREAM. Guys, this code DUSTINSTREAM. That will get you guys 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. And in fact, actually, you know what? Code New Year 50. Code New Year 50 will get you 50% off your first purchase on Daily Grind Fantasy right now. So if you wanted to go ahead and sign up for a 1-year annual plan on Daily Grind Fantasy, you said, you know what? I'm going to be using this all through next football season anyways. Let's get the best possible deal. You can sign up for an annual plan right now with New Year 50 and get it 50% off. Not even sure I was supposed to mention that in this live stream. But hey, you know, oh well. Use that. Sign up for anybody that would like to check it out. If you're using it on your first, or if you're using it on a monthly, it's going to be your 50% off your first month type of thing. Like literally your first purchase or subscription. It's going to be like that. More like Dustin Goldenstream. Am I right? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Dustin Goldenstream? Trevor Lawrence rush yards a good call? Question mark. Oh, Jalen Noel over. I like Jalen Noel over here. Not the craziest data points, but to throw a few bucks on it is really not going to hurt based off these data points. We can't. It's 11% EV to prop builder and rebet right now. Let's go ahead. Over 1.5. Let's ride and rock, baby. Let's ride and rock. There it is. There it is. Another one. Another one. We're starting to cook and get some plays in there for the weekend on Fliff. I really, really would love to be watching that Oregon game and see this play come home. DeCorian Moore. Have that come home for what? 543. That would be nice, wouldn't it? MJ Collins is going to have a crazy good game tonight against Air Force. All right. Says Boogie. He's going to be boogieing tonight. We'll see. A little bit of value still here on DraftKings Pick 6. Probably won't stay up for too long here on the screen if you want to grab a quick screenshot. Anybody want to see some value on OddsJam plus EV Tool? We got major sportsbooks over there, FanDuel, DraftKings, Hard Rock. There's always a ton of Hard Rock value if you have access to that. I'll show you here. I mean, it's just unlimited value basically all the time, especially in the NBA. The issue is with NBA and Hard Rock, that's like the one sport they absolutely limit fast as can be and hard on. So I'm pretty limited over there on that. Ole Miss money line plus 125 right now, first quarter. Money line, that is, sorry. DraftKings plus 100. FanDuel's sitting at plus 100. So sure, favored for Miami to be leading after one, but plus 125 isn't too shabby to take Ole Miss after the first quarter. Marcus Smart, check with live support. Message live support. Not quite sure how it all works. Keandre, link, question mark. Can't link the plays for Fliff. There's no link to link. But if you follow me, Sports by Dustin on Fliff, you should be able to just click it and like it'll copy over to your thing. LeBron over 5.5 rebounds. So here's some value for DraftKings. I know a lot of people probably have access to DraftKings watching these streams. No other book besides, actually, what is this? Plus 100. Oh yeah, I'm looking at DraftKings. I'm an idiot. Plus 100 here. So you're getting plus 100 odds on DraftKings for this to go under 1.5 player assists. So there are books that are a little bit better at plus 110, some weirder, crappier books, but FanDuel, Sharp Book, minus 125. Some other books, Novig, right? If you trust some traders on Novig, they got it minus 115, that market. Anthony Edwards over 29.5 points, plus 105. Now, this isn't guaranteed to hit, right? It's Anthony Edwards. You're taking his over. You're getting plus money. But that is not why you're taking it. You are simply taking this play because it is slightly off compared to the market. It's not crazy. It's only just about a % EV play here. Plus 101, but Hard Rock's at plus 100. So if you have this on Hard Rock, you could probably play it as well. But only two books that are silly will be nice. We'll say silly enough to have it at plus money. So a few plays there. Actually, I have another place to go to find plays. Ooh. Jovic over 8 points. Najee Marshall under rebound. I mean, Bryce Young over 188.5. Let's see. On Sharp Money, there's $1,800 on this on Sharp Money for Bryce Young. Ware, I don't think we played Ware earlier. Ware under 21.5 points and rebounds, and then we got McDaniels. We could probably run this as a 3-man, honestly. McDaniels over 19.5 points and rebounds. We're getting a payout shift because it's the same game. Crap-a-moly. DK Metcalf, screw it. We'll run it. We'll run it over 20.5 longest reception. Let's run it for 6-man. I think we got good value on it. We got good value. DK is a little bit dipping down, but that's fine. I think the rest of it's going to weigh us up a little bit. I really like that Bryce Young line. All right, I'm sharing that link in the chat right now for you guys that wants a tail. Can you do pick 6? Any NBA? Yeah, I'll pull up pick 6 value one more time. But yeah, we just got in a little 3-man there on Underdog. A little bit of a mix of, Daily Grind Fantasy and OddsJam. Two tools I absolutely take advantage of. You guys want to sign up for OddsJam, you can use code DUSTIN35, DUSTIN35. That'll get you 35% off over there your first month. But yeah, highly suggest taking advantage of the deals Daily Grind Fantasy's got going on right now. Check your emails if you've ever had an account, or if you've put your email in Daily Grind Fantasy, check it out. But yeah, we're dwindling down on value. We're dwindling down teeny weeny bit. Okay, hold up. I said that. I'm starting to get more bullish that this should be 33.5 on Victor Wembanyama. Starting to get more bullish on that. Maybe, and then we have Jovic. Let's do it. Let's do one more play here. Let's do one more play over here on better. I think I'm caving. So you see, it's came up a little bit. Victor Wembanyama, under 34.5 PRA. Cam Spencer, though. I've definitely played him. Spencer, under 2.5 3-pointers made. Okay, if I played him elsewhere, I'm not too worried about it, maybe. Maybe it was on PrizePicks. We'll take him over points and rebounds. No, he moved. All right, so we'll come over here, check sharp money. Hopefully there's 2 plays. Davion Mitchell, I faded him so much. Zion. Have we played Zion yet? Bro, I have the worst memory. Yes, we have. Jovic, though, we can play. Over 8.5 points. We need one more. One more. Andrew Wiggins over 18.5. We were too late or they were too fast. One or the other. Champagne. Elliott. Nyes. You know what? Let's dip to Nyes. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. Sharing this link. All right. If you guys haven't yet signed up for Daily Grind Fantasy, make sure you guys do that. Value all day long. Get it in for yourself. Not just here on the live streams for, like an hour every live stream. You can get this value in whenever you want. You have notifications you can turn on, get notified when something above 55% hits the board or whatever on these different apps. Highly suggest taking advantage of the tools. Go sign up at dailygrindfantasy.com. Well, dgfantasy.com, I should say, if I'm going to plug it like that. But that's going to be it for the live stream. I appreciate anybody in here that's been watching, rocking with the live streams. If you haven't hit the like button or hit the subscribe button on YouTube, hit that. If you haven't followed here on Twitch already, hit the follow button to go live at least twice a day. Monday through Friday, typically. That's going to be it. I love you guys, and I appreciate Ramo. I got you on the way out. I'll refresh the board one more time. And on the way out, oh my God, there's actually a ton of value for you guys. Go ahead. Have fun. Take a quick screenshot. I love you.